Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Dave in Kentucky here with some coffee. We're going to do a shave, and you probably saw in the thumbnail, but I'll recap whatever the things I'm going to be using. I was going to use another Shake Sharp. You know, right after I'd used my Shake Sharp, I noticed this one on the bay, and this is the original version. So I used to have one of these in the box it comes in as well. This is with the Bakelite as well as the metal, and that one, the cap came off completely. This is when they added the cap attaching, and that's how you see the ones that came after that. The gold version that I have that's all metal, and the nickel one that's all metal. But anyhow, I was going to use that, but I had something sent to me from India by Nitin, and thank you NN. He's okie dokie cool. He'll post on there sometimes, you'll see. So I decided to hold off on using this. Maybe we'll use that on a future one. I just saw it on eBay, and you know, that's the earlier version of the two versions that originally came out. Something on my elbow there. Anyhow, it was like $17 with a buy it now, and it came with a ton of vintage blades that I haven't even had time to look through yet. So we'll do a video on that maybe next week. Anyway, for now today, since I had sent to me, this is the Yaqi tile razor. It's the latest version from, I think he said in March and April of 26, so it was just launched. It has a 1mm gap. It's a matte stainless steel version. So this is the newest version of it. I have it on a Tibam titanium handle. And since I was using something that was sent to me, I also have from Patrick Okie Shaver, my Dave in Kentucky brush. Always shows up in the pictures as pink, but this is certainly red as it comes. And have a sample of Pink Floyd, which was sent to me when I purchased the Mayberry Man by Denton Majik. And so we have that whipped up already and ready to go. So I'll go ahead and start to apply. You can see I've got several days growth here. So the Pink Floyd, of course, is a play on Floyd from the Mayberry Barbershop, the barber there, and it is a dupe or copy, whatever, homage to Clubman Musk, which is, I think, comes in, it's a pink color or something. I've never had it, but I think I've seen it, and if I'm not mistaken, it was pink. And then it's a Pink Floyd, the group I grew up with. But anyway, so kind of funny, all those little things together. And I didn't have a splash that had been given to me that would go with this, but I did have Clubman Citrus Musk. So I thought that might go well with it. It's a musk with little citrus, obviously. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead. As far as the razor head itself that he'd sent me, the Yaqi tile, we all know Yaqi just copies other versions of things. So to me, very similar. It made me think of my Yates 921, the Henson razor I've had before. So, you know, you're going to make comparisons. And I'm just going to use it as it is and not compare it to other razors. I love my 921. So thank you NN for sending this. I don't know if it's a neutral exposure or just very slight. Barely feel it. As you can see, it cut through things very nicely. I do need some more passes for it though. Easy to find the angle. It feels like it's more of a angle, steep, whatever people say. It's where you've got to have it like this more. And there's my phone, sorry. Old Spice. I never pay attention to the terms of steep and shallow. Pretty sure shallow refers to riding the cap, and steep is riding the bar more. And that's what it feels like you need to do for this one. So, cleared the whiskers well. First pass. We'll go right into pass 2. The soap has a nice scent. You know, if these came in a tub where I could get my brush in, I'd probably get this one to complete the Mayberry set. It is a nice scent. And an adequate soap for sure. I was hoping to go check on a truck today. Since we upgraded vehicles, I changed what I'm doing for work. I've not needed a truck, but I miss having a truck. So just looking at getting something without spending a ton of money, just something as a beater one for when I need it around the house to do things. That way I don't have to deal with the trailer to haul things or whatever, the mower to the shop, things like that. Or getting lumber for projects, etc. So I was hoping to hear back from somebody on Facebook Marketplace, but they must be one of those odd people that are able to actually sleep and are sleeping in. I don't think that's what this is, but let me check here. Oh, it's my brother Mike. Get back to him later. He was doing a trip from Tennessee up to Pennsylvania and back in a day and a half or something. He got back at, what do you say, noon? When did he leave? No, he got back at midnight. He left Friday morning to go up there for something and then flipped around and came back, and he got back by midnight. That's got to, it's like Cannonball Run style or something. Good grief, Mike. I've done stuff like that. Years ago. So this is just my first shave with this. And I'll mention that Mike is my youngest brother of the 4 of us. But he's by no means young, so hats off to him. Do it while you can, buddy. So the razor, to me, it reminds me more of the Henson than the Yates, even though they both are similar in appearance. Easy to find the angle, but a little draggy at times. I don't like where I have to hold it. in order to get it to do the cutting. And I know you can, your body just typically adjusts, but I don't like one that's drastically different from where I hold my normal razors. Can I shave with them? Yes. I don't like it trying to change my muscle memory. Let me get a rinse here. So let me elaborate on that just a little bit more. People will say, well, you can, use it enough, you'll dial it in. And while that's true, if I've already got razors that work, that shave at an angle I'm comfortable to use, and they're very similar, and then you get one that's different, yes, anybody with experience in shaving can adjust to it quickly, like I did. Got a very smooth shave, very nice, although it just seemed to drag a little bit for me sometimes. The point is, dialing it in means you're trying to fine tune and get where it has to be. And so you're creating a new muscle memory, which is going to be different from all your other razors that you're used to and enjoy. So I'm not looking for retraining an old brain that's been at this since, 20 years plus now or whatever. So anyway, that's just my thoughts on that. But it's a very nice head. Got a nice shave from it. I'll use it a few more times. Thank you, NN. I appreciate it. Knitting. And if it's okay with him, I may just end up giving this away on the YouTube channel here after I've had some more time to use it and enjoy his generosity. I may just have him, and he and I will just pass it on to someone else perhaps, but we'll see. Anyway, let me see, some witch hazel. Where are we at here? 12 and a half minutes. So in and out quick today. Get a little bit of this up here. I don't know if the witch hazel helps this skin condition, whatever I get up there, but it does seem to if I use it. And then we have the citrus musk. So, nice shave with the razor sent to me very kindly. I don't get that often where a viewer sends shaving equipment to me. That was nice. That's not my goal. I'm not looking and reaching out for that, but I do want to express appreciation when someone does do something like that. So, got to use that. Got to use the brush from Patrick. Thank you again. Appreciate having that. I wish the Dave in Kentucky showed up more, but I know it's there. Anyway, and have my tie band handle, citrus musk. We've covered everything, all right? Anyway, thanks for joining me for the shave. Hope you have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Be kind, be safe out there, and we'll see you on the forum.